Good morning and welcome to Fort Zeller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Wednesday yesterday. Today is Thursday, January 31st, 2019. It is day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, you know we like to go straight to our character trait of the month, and that's compassion. That's a character trait we are highlighting all this month of January, and my question to you is always the same. What does it mean to you? What does it look like among your friends? And most importantly, what does it look like when nobody else is looking? Now, we have had our kindness challenge all this month. The kindness challenge yesterday was count how many people you smiled at throughout the day. Unfortunately, I was in a meeting all most of yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to talk to any of you. Now, knowing how friendly and wonderful our school is, I'm sure that the smiles were all over the place at the school here at Fort Zeller. So we have a new kindness challenge today. I'll share that with you in just a moment. But for now, we have 3 expectations here at the school. Number 1 is be respectful. Number 2 is be responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to learn. And as I like to point out, as many of you guys are coming in after a 2-hour delay, you guys know your routine, you're getting yourselves situated, you're putting your backpacks away, pulling out your folders, any notes that have to go to your teachers. All of those show that you are respectful, responsible, and ready to learn. So that's fantastic. Now, speaking of the 3 B's, we have our friendly reminder, a daily reminder of our cafeteria B-Bucks is that unfortunately nothing has changed as far as our lead goes. Miss Gruber and Miss Lucky's classes are still tied for the lead. We have Miss Frederick and Miss Moore's classes. They're still tied for 2nd place. And we have Miss Yeiser's classroom in a respectable 3rd place. Now, if you'll join me at this moment to participate in our Mindful Minute, you can take a seat on the floor just as I am demonstrating today. You can take a seat in your chair. You may stand, or you may even lay down, whichever makes you feel comfortable. Just get yourself situated and we will begin our Mindful Minute. Now, if you're like me, I invite you to take a seat and allow the gravity of your weight to sink into the chair, or for me, the floor. If you choose to stand, allow the gravity of your weight to be supported by the floor, and likewise if you are laying down. I invite you to soften your gaze, and if it feels right, you may even close your eyes, or simply find a place on the floor to gaze at gently. Now take a very slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Continue breathing deeply. I invite you to feel the cool air coming in through your nose and flow all the way down to your belly as you breathe in. Feel the belly expand like a balloon outwards as it accepts this deep breath. Now, very intentionally, breathe out as slowly as you can, feeling the warmth of the air flowing from your belly and out through your mouth. Give yourself permission to allow your breathing to return to a deliberate and natural rhythm. In and out. In and out. And as you focus your awareness on each breath, fully knowing that you're breathing in and fully knowing that you're breathing out, I invite you to turn your attention to your place in the space you sit in at this present time, to sit quietly and intently listening to the sounds and the feelings around you. From the most obvious noises to the most subtle noises, the ones you might not have normally paid attention to. Allow yourself to be keenly aware of all the tiny things that are happening around you, including the simplest things that you might have normally taken for granted. Let's begin now in silence. As you become keenly aware of this silence, perhaps you've heard some sounds that you've taken for granted. Perhaps you've heard sounds that you'd never noticed before. Maybe it's footsteps outside of your door. Maybe you notice the cool air touching your skin. As I sit here by the fire, I hear the roar of the fire next to me. What do you notice? Maybe your attention was pulled to the rustling of friends near you as they adjust their posture and sitting. Simply study these observations in this time and place that you occupy. And if you are so inclined, give thanks for this opportunity simply to be present, to be observant, and to acknowledge this moment in your life so that you may experience it completely and fully. Now in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may slowly open your eyes and take in the world around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort, where you're loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Whether you have a great day or not, that is ultimately your choice. Choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. Now, if you'll join me in standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance, I'd appreciate it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may have a seat. Join me. Now for the kindness challenge of the day. Your kindness challenge of the day today is write down your dreams and plans for the future. If you write more than 3 sentences, if you write 3 sentences or more, you are more than welcome to, in fact, I invite you to turn it in to your teacher, who will turn it into my mailbox. and I'll choose a select few to tweet out, just as I did when I challenged you guys to step outside and observe 5 beautiful things. So again, the challenge for today is write down your dreams and plans for the future. It's great to think about what the future has in store for you. We're really excited about it, and I simply can't wait to read what you have planned for your life. But in the meantime, all I want to do is wish you a wonderful Thursday.